Hello, my name is Mary Coupland and welcome to The Road Ahead. Through a series of guests, we are going to help you navigate your own road ahead as you age. We will help you and your parents prepare for your journey. Let's face it, nobody wants to find themselves in a crisis mode simply because they did not have access to information. As the publisher of Compass and Clock, we are going to help guide you into your best future. Today, our guest is Emily Klein, and she is the Homeshare Coordinator at Fishline in beautiful Poulsbo. Emily is a graduate of Seattle University with a degree in cultural anthropology, which is the study of humans and culture. And she is a passionate advocate of shared housing, affordable housing, and helping folks age in their own community. Emily, welcome to The Road Ahead.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
I'm so glad you joined us because when I met you, I didn't know about the Homeshare program, and I immediately thought, I'm going to have to invite Emily onto The Road Ahead. So I'm glad we were able to fit this into your schedule. So let's just jump right in and please give an overview. What is this Homeshare program that Fishline has launched?
All right. So as some people may know, Fishline is a food bank in Poulsbo, Washington, but we also have a comprehensive service center that provides wraparound social services to our community. And one of these services is the Homeshare program, which is essentially a housemate matching service. We facilitate connections between people who have space to rent in their homes, we call them home providers, and people who are looking for housing, home seekers. And it is open to all residents of Kitsap County, and a home provider may choose to exchange space in a home for rent or services or a combination of both.
And when you say it's for all residents of Kitsap County, is there an age limit associated with this? Like, is it for seniors? Do you have to be 55 and older, or?
Great question. We serve people from all walks of life, working professionals, people with disabilities on a fixed income, families with children in some cases, and also seniors. So this program is really for everyone. We've seen with skyrocketing rents around the region, many people are unable to afford housing at this time. So this is a great cost-effective housing option.
So how would somebody, how do you become eligible for this?
So you can apply on our website, fishlinehelps.org/homeshare, and get in touch with me, and I conduct an interview. The application process involves an extensive application that will ask you to create a profile stating your wants, needs, preferences in a Homeshare match. And then we do a background check on all participants. We ask for character references. And for home providers, I visit the home in person to verify the space that's going to be offered.
So the person that is in need of a home and the person that's sharing the home, both of them are checked out thoroughly, background checks.
That's right.
So talk about the benefits of home sharing from both sides, if you would.
Right, so for many people, cost savings is one of the greatest benefits of home sharing. Renters have seen wages and benefits like Social Security's not keeping pace with extremely high rents around the county. We've had rental rates go up 60% in just the last 5 years. So the average apartment in Kitsap right now costs about $1,500 a month. And for many people, that is out of reach. For homeowners, particularly those who are retired or on a fixed income, renting a room can really help to supplement their income. Or if they choose to trade for services, it can provide cost savings on expensive home maintenance. Also, having someone around, even if you're in pretty good shape financially, having someone to help out with household chores, yard work, errands, pet care, transportation can be a big big relief. And finally, that sense of companionship, security, and safety that having another person in the home can provide is a really great benefit. Having someone there while you're away from the home, having someone present in case of an emergency, and even just having someone to talk to and share about your day with can be really wonderful.
Now, the way that you've painted this sounds more like it could be a roommate scenario, but that's not always going to be the case. It might be more that a husband and wife have opened up their home because maybe they have a separate entrance, so to speak, that is set up with a bedroom and bathroom so somebody can have their own space, and gives them peace of mind. That person maybe could help out with the pet when they're traveling or whatever the case may be, but they might not interact as much. Is that correct too? It all depends on each individual situation and what the folks want out of it in that particular relationship.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It is up to the individuals involved how much social interaction they want to have. If they're looking for companionship and friendship, they will state that in their profile, and we will do our best to match them with someone who has a similar goal. If someone is just looking for a renter for help or extra income and they want to be more separate, we take that into account also.
And I'm going to totally throw this out at you because we didn't talk about this in advance, but let's use this as a scenario. Somebody puts in their profile that, they're widowed and they're not driving anymore. Their eyesight, isn't what it used to be, but they want help transportation-wise. So that could be a match then, and I guess the person that you're doing background checks on has to have valid driver's license and clean record and stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because that's a big one, transportation-wise, and it's extremely expensive, and sometimes it keeps folks at home and not out and about like they would rather be, and so it limits their socialization. So is there a cost to be part of this program? How does that work?
There is no charge to participate. Fishline covers all the costs.
Okay. And how do you go about the screening?
So we conduct a state and national background check on each of our applicants, both home providers and home seekers. We ask for character references and we check references, and we conduct an in-person interview with everyone who applies. And in the case of home providers, we also visit the home that's being offered.
And right now, is Fishline just rolling this out in Kitsap County or all of Kitsap County, or is it just in Poulsbo? How does that work?
So we are open to all residents of Kitsap County, both the north end where Poulsbo is located and the south end all the way down to Port Orchard.
And when you say all residents of Kitsap County, does that mean that one, they have to be a resident for at least 1 year or 5 years? Is it the home care, the home fixture, so to speak, is a resident, but the person that's looking for a home, can they come from out of the county?
That's
Or
a
both
great
parties?
question. So the home has to be located in Kitsap County. A home seeker may come from out of the county, but they will need to come to Fishline in Poulsbo to complete the interview and the application process.
Okay, so not necessarily the home seeker being a Kitsap resident.
Right.
Okay. I had another question, but I totally drew a blank on it. So keep telling us more.
So something that people are often concerned about is, what if a match doesn't work out? What if
There you
you've
go.
gone to all this trouble, we've done the vetting, we've done the interviews, you have had a chance to speak on the phone, to meet in person, to look at the home, to interact with your prospective match. Everything feels fine, you want to move forward, and then for whatever reason, it doesn't work out. So we take a preventative approach to problems by, again, asking people to fill out a very thorough profile so we get a real sense of who they are and make compatible matches at the start. We also ask people to complete a home sharing agreement, which covers expectations, obligations, and house rules in writing, so there are no surprises. But sometimes, for whatever reason, things just don't work out. And in that case, either party may end the match with 20 days written notice.
And that could be before the move-in or even after the move-in.
Yes. Another thing we recommend is a trial period, usually about 2 weeks at the beginning of when the home seeker moves in, so that everyone can see what it's like to actually live together and have a chance to part ways if things aren't going to work out. But if you've done that and you still think things aren't going to work out, either party can end the match with 20 days notice.
It sounds like a fabulous program, and it's not just in Kitsap County now, because I know I met somebody in Tacoma. So we need to wrap up because we keep the episode short. Share any parting words with us, and when did, especially tell the folks, when did it start? How long has the program been running, and where you see the future of it?
Yeah. So our program at Fishline is in its 3rd year, so we're still pretty new, but home sharing has existed in America for many decades. There are programs all over the country that have been in operation for more than 40 years. It's also a worldwide phenomenon. So we are excited to grow our program, to welcome more providers and seekers, and really expand options for affordability and for folks to comfortably age in their communities for Kitsap County. If you're located outside of Kitsap County but you're interested in home sharing, the National Shared Housing Resource Center, which can be found at nationalsharedhousing.org, is a great directory of home share programs all over the country and all over the world. And finally, if you're interested in home sharing but your community is not served by a home share organization, sharinghousing.com has great resources, worksheets, articles, videos that help you take a do-it-yourself approach to home sharing.
Thank you. That's invaluable information, because sometimes simple companionship, socialization, a few extra dollars, a price break on housing costs makes a world of difference to somebody's well-being, state of mind, and how, just their quality of life. So I love, love, love that the home share program is in my own community, and I will definitely be an advocate and share your information. We will get this episode up and running as soon as possible, and thank you for joining us today. Viewers, I hope you enjoyed meeting Emily today. Her information was invaluable, and until the next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.